on here that we can't believe it. Anyway, let's just start with the next episode, March 4th. We're going to be talking owner-operator finances. We're talking with Tetra Financial. We're going to talk with Matt Moore. He's going to talk about what things owner-operators look for, what you should be looking for as far as making sure that your operation is going well. We got a cool black Kenworth, which was sent to us by a driver on Instagram, and we're going to be featuring this T600 for you. It's a really cool ride, so watch for that as well. Chris Harris, you guys know Safety Dog. He's got a new podcast. We're going to be talking with him about how come he started it. It's called the Dog On It Podcast. You're going to love it. Anyway, we'll be talking to Chris about how come he started that. Chris has been on the show here before. I know you've seen him. Anyway, we are going to be talking about truck driver health. We hooked up with the people from Truck Driver Health down in the U.S., and you've heard some of these people before because Chris Narat was on our show before. Chris is one of the people involved with that. We're going to talk about how you can get healthy and why this program might be really unique. And they even have a truck. So the person that started the Truck Driver Health also has a cool Western Star, which has an amazing story with it. One of the reasons that he got involved. And so you're going to love this. So we are going to be talking about that. In fact, we're featuring his truck in episode 450. You guys heard about Nate and Griggs World. This is a new podcast that talks about diversity from two guys who look like us. They look like truck drivers, and they are talking about diversity, but from a different take. They're kind of looking to see what opinions you have. And we're talking, this is a new podcast. It just got started at the end of last year, and we got them talking on here about what's going on with their podcast. I will warn you, if you go to that, it is an explicit podcast. They like to swear there. Hey, probably fit for the trucking industry. Hey, and then we're going to do remember we had a Q&A live event on March 10th. We're going to replay that for you later on in the month as well. So look for that as well as there. We have a 1944 KW that we found up at the Clifford Truck Show. That's going to be our featured truck of the week in episode 453. So you're going to love it there. Hey, and we are going to be recapping. Trucking Network is starting their events, their mega events, and they give away tons of cash. And we're going to be recapping the event. They had one March 7th in Brampton, Ontario, and we're going to recap that for you as well. TTSAO had their big conference back in February. We're going to give you an overview of what happened there, play some video for you, that kind of stuff, so that you can hear some of the presenters. Trucking has an amazing fleet, and we caught up to one of them at the Great Canadian Truck Show. And the Great Canadian Truck Show, by the way, is having their show again July 26th, I believe, 27th. We'll be talking about that in the events calendar. But you can, so we're going to feature that truck, and that's at 456. It was a really, really cool Peterbilt. We're going to be talking about foreign workers for our last episode. This is something that was brought up at the TTSAO trucking TTSAO conference, and we get a lot of questions from foreign workers about how they can come up and be trucking in Canada. So we're going to be talking about that. So we'll be talking about that in episode 457 at the end of the month. So lots of stuff coming up. And man, if you're hanging with us, we're going to